Have you ever wondered how the Elementalist skill choices in Conquest Earth can shape your gameplay? Conquest Earth, a realm of mystery and magic, is teeming with diverse characters, each with unique abilities. Among these, the Elementalists stand out with their command over the elements. These skilled individuals harness the raw power of nature, from the subtle whisper of the wind to the raging fury of a storm. Now let's delve deeper into some of the higher Elementalist skill choices. Starting off, we have the notable Intuition, a skill that only 13th rank Air Elementalists can develop. This unique ability results in a new attribute score, known as Intuition. This score can be used in place of either Intellect or Charisma in any given round, but only for up to a quarter of the character's true age rounds. When first selected, 2 10-sided dice are rolled to determine the character's Intuition score. As the character ascends to higher levels, further skills can be taken to increase this attribute. But keep in mind, it's a bit of a gamble. It's entirely possible that the Intuition score may not exceed the scores it's meant to replace, namely Intellect or Charisma. However, on a more abstract level, Intuition can be used in some tests that require feats of Charisma or Intellect. With a good GM, the notable Intuition can bring a whole new level of excitement to your gameplay. Next up, we have the Elemental Lord, a power that is embraced at the 25th rank. The Elemental Lord is a potent skill that allows an Elementalist to open a conduit between this plane and that of the Elementals. This summoning tunnel, as it's called, creates a bridge for the Elementals to cross over to our realm. Now, the cost of this summoning tunnel isn't cheap. It's 3 times the cost of whichever elemental you're summoning. But here's the exciting part. D4 elementals emerge in that round before the tunnel collapses. Imagine the surprise on your opponent's face when they're suddenly faced with multiple elementals. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. The Elemental Lord is not a skill to use lightly. It requires careful strategy and planning. The Elemental Lord provides a great tactical advantage, especially when you're in a pinch. Moving on, let's talk about the Astral Lightning Elemental, one of the most formidable creatures that can be summoned. This creature is wickedly fast, evasive, and deadly. The Astral Lightning Elemental has a monstrous attack value of 44, with an attack roll of 3 10-sided dice. It has a rank equivalent of 16th, making it a formidable opponent for any adversary. Its defense is 22, and it's immune to non-magical weapons, making it an excellent choice for those battles where you're up against heavy weaponry. It has a resilience of 12 and a movement of 44 meters, allowing it to quickly close in on its opponents. With an evasion of 18 and health points calculated by rolling 4 10-sided dice plus 12, this elemental is not only hard to hit, but also difficult to take down. The Astral Lightning Elemental is indeed a force to be reckoned with. Lastly, let's discuss the Cyclone of Scythes and Cataclysmic Cluster skills. The Cyclone of Scythes is a high-level variant of the Cyclone of Blades. It incorporates unearthly metallic, scythe-like blades into a more powerful windstorm. This spell lasts for a few rounds and has a speed equivalent to the caster's genetics, making it a challenge to control. The damage inflicted by the airborne scythes and the impact from being hurled into the air can be devastating. However, this formidable spell comes with a hefty magic point cost and requires precision to cast effectively. Next, we have the Cataclysmic Cluster, a skill only available to those elementalists who chose the Cataclysmic Gem as their 13th rank Skill of the Mighty. This skill incorporates 3 gems of the appropriate elements and unleashes a devastating area effect. Each gem's effects are rolled for and inflict their damage separately, amplifying the overall damage output. Despite draining all remaining magic points, the Cataclysmic Cluster can be activated with just 25 magic points. The range of this skill is determined by the user's genetics and rank at the time of creation. Both the Cyclone of Scythes and Cataclysmic Cluster offer a devastating impact on the battlefield, making them valuable skills in any elementalist's arsenal.